I picked up cards for my Purphoros deck.
If you've never played against Purphoros, I'm going to show you how it works.
3 in red, legendary enchantment creature, god, indestructible. As long as your devotion to red is less than 5, Purphoros isn't a creature. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Purphoros deals 2 damage to each opponent. 2 in a red, creature you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. He is a 6/5. One of the staples for this deck is Panharmonion. It states if an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of that permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time.
Besides cards like Impact Tremors or War-Torn Surge.
How this deck works is basically, let's say I have 7 mana. I cast Mer Battlefield.
Response?
When Mer's Battlefield enters the battlefield, create 4 1/1 colorless Mer artifact creature tokens onto the battlefield. He entered. Purphoros deals 2 damage. Trigger Panharmonion, 2 more damage.
So when the Mer enters the battlefield, you actually create 4 and then 4 because it entered the battlefield. This will trigger Panharmonion. So I will create an additional 4 more tokens. 9 creatures entered. Purphoros will deal 2 damage per each, totaling 18. Panharmonion will cause that to trigger an additional 9. So by playing 1 Mer, I deal 36 damage to each opponent.
3 in a red, Cold Striker. When he enters the battlefield, if I cast it from my hand, I add 3 red to my mana pool. Trigger Purphoros. Purphoros deals 2 damage. I add 3. Trigger Panharmonion. Take 2. I add 3 more. I add 6 mana to my mana pool.
How about the host? Hypothetically speaking, I have the available mana.
After combat, create a token. Trigger Purphoros. Take 2. Take 2 of Panharmonion, triggering 4. Purphoros' token does not see himself when he enters the battlefield, so the token cannot trigger Purphoros himself.
After combat, main phase 2.
Pyromancer. Trigger Purphoros. ETB effect, take 2. Panharmonion, ETB effect. From Young Pyromancer entering, take 2 more. And then take 2 from Purphoros' token, and 2 from Panharmonion, triggering off of Purphoros' token. Then, if there are 2 copies of Purphoros, creating a 1/1 elemental creature token, trigger the token from Purphoros, take 2, trigger Panharmonion, Purphoros, take 2 more, trigger Purphoros' token, take 2, Panharmonion, Purphoros'
Offspring this and create a copy so that it also deals 2, as well as this card. And with cards like Siege King Commander, Krenko, Mob Boss, cards like this,